Alright guys, we are going to be shad fishing today. So I'm using these darts here. I'll show you the setup. Now we are in Washington side, Bonneville Dam. This is Columbia. That's over there, Oregon, Washington. So you can see all the people fishing out here. I've been fishing for a couple of hours myself. So I have here is a Kuma rod, the Kuma reel 3000. This is a Select Pro Butilon rod 99. I have a 3/4 swivel bead mono. This old guy. So my battery died while I was fishing, and you guys could see how much of a pain in the butt it is to get up here, up and down these boulder rocks. So did pretty good. Got the cooler here. Gonna go get the fish and get the flucka out of here. Basically been out here a couple of hours at least. It's it was fun. Main color was red and black, so it killed a lot of freaking shad. Used 3/4 ounce weight, and yeah, we did pretty good. Green seems to be working okay as well, and for some reason pink is not doing so well, which you think that pink is, you know, very similar to red, but pink did not do good. Only red and green. So unfortunately I have to go to work tomorrow, so I have to wrap it up. Man, these damn rocks. Oh, Jesus. All right. Holy moly. Pretty much a full cooler. Holy shit. Well, you guys could see a banana here. That was my picking spot for lucky area. I seen a banana and I'm like, hell yeah. There wasn't anybody out here, basically. Man, this cooler is probably at least 50 pounds. Holy smokes. Holy macaroni. Oh, Jesus. So you guys could see why I didn't go up to get a new battery, just because of this shenanigans. You know, these boulder rocks, they look big, but they're also very deceiving. You know, you could step on one and boom, there goes your ankle. God damn, I wonder how many fish I got. I was tempted to put them on the tailgate, but it's gonna get the truck super dirty. Oh man. Till next time. Bonneville Dam. Holy smokes. Back to it, this damn hole over here. Back to it. So if you guys watched my channel, I talked about these cubes. Super cool. It's basically plastic cubes, but it acts like a, you know, an ice cube, but they don't melt. So that's a good thing. But before I open it up, let's do the count here. What do we got here? I'm gonna pull them all out of these strings just because I realize screwing around at home, yeah, having one of these strings have really helped out because you could just catch them and put on this thing. Columbia River, you can see it's like somewhat froze, so the water right now is pretty cold. It's about 50 degrees, so they're okay. Now I did lose quite a bit of fish because I'm out here by myself, and you know, you basically have to lift it, and I don't have a net with me, so I lost quite a bit. Good thing nobody's out here thinking what a weirdo talking to himself. So if you guys are wondering what do you do with this particular fish, this is very popular Asian food, and I guess some of the countries in Europe also eat fish like this. They pickle it, can it, bake it, fry it, basically deep fry it. We could use it as bait, you know, for particularly out here in Northwest. This would be perfect for like crab bait. But we have friends that like this kind of fish, and I particularly don't eat fish for no particular reason. I just prefer steak, I guess. And I mean, I do eat it once in a while, don't get me wrong, but it's not necessarily my to-go food. So let's see. Come on. Of course, we're gonna take a picture of this. There she is. Alright, so that's gonna wrap her up. Basically, Shad fishing for you guys. They're pretty good. You can see nice weather. If you guys are wondering, this pretty good to get rid of a smelly fish scent. Works way better than water and soap for some reason. I mean, it's almost like it literally has no smell after it. So now it's time to go home. So I was filleting a fish just the other day. Freaking sliced my finger all the way, you know, with that brand new fillet knife. I was in a hurry, basically filleting kokanee, Chinook that I got the other day, late at night. I'm tired, and well, was not going to do any kokanee filleting, but you know, since I was at it, I figured, hey, you know, why not? So, oh yeah, if you guys wondering what this is a liquid bandage. Super good stuff for things like this. It keeps everything, once it dries out, it keeps everything together, and you know, prevents them from opening it up. But yeah, it was a pretty nasty cut all the way from here to there.